Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, I'm going to be putting on some makeup and just having a chat with you. I am in my new house, and as you can see, Negan is still alive and well in my new studio, and this is my studio. Now, I will be doing a home tour here. I'm going to go ahead and try to make a video here in a little bit, but I wanted to go ahead and just do this and have a quick chat with you all this morning as I put on my makeup. I'm really, really excited to be in my new home, and I just can't tell you how relieved I am to finally be in a one-story home. So I'm going to put on my wig grip, and we're going to go ahead and start getting ready. I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon, so I thought, well, maybe I need to dress up a little bit, and maybe I need to, fix myself just a bit. I have actually looked like death for the last few days because I've been working like crazy to get my office set up and get my home set up. So I think I'm almost finished, and I think I'm good enough to do a home tour for you guys. So I'm going to be doing that here. Probably this morning I'll go ahead and film that, and it should be up on the channel here quickly. So let's get started on this makeup. And let's just chat while I'm putting on my makeup. Let me see. I'm going to use Mary Kay Luminous Foundation Beige in 150 today. This is pretty much my go-to foundation all the time, and this is what I'm going to use today. Every product that I use today is going to be, of course, Mary Kay, because I'm a Mary Kay consultant, so that makes it really easy for me. So y'all let me know what you think about the lighting in here. I'm trying some new stuff, trying new lighting. I've taken down my ring light, and I've put up some light bulbs around my big mirror in here, and that seems to do okay for my Facebook Lives, but y'all have to let me know what that looks like here. Now I'm going to just go ahead and stop and chat as I go. Now I'm going to use this with the liquid foundation brush, and I like to apply my foundation with a brush. I think for me it goes on smoother, and I can get a better application, and the brush spreads out so that I've got I got plenty of coverage on my face, and I don't have to actually see every area of my face, although I do check it. But my eyesight's just not what it used to be, ladies, so I do like to have something big that's going to spread out. Now, if you want to go over your foundation with a sponge, or apply it with a sponge, a beauty blender or something like that, that's perfectly acceptable as well. I do that sometimes, but this is just kind of my go-to. I find it a little quicker for me. That beauty blender thing can get, kind of cumbersome and tiring. So y'all bear with me. I've got my mirror set up right here, so I'm going to be glancing in it from time to time to make sure I'm okay. I wanted to talk to you all today about a couple of things, and the first thing I want to talk with you about is hair loss. I have been experiencing, since I had COVID back in February, my hair has really been falling out, even worse than usual. And I've noticed the last probably 2 months that it has really gotten to be significant. So I'm going to be wearing my wigs a lot more often, especially, I just dropped that. So I'm going to be wearing my wigs a lot more often, especially as it starts to get cooler. So I'm going to be wearing today Ellen Villa Echo, and I'm going to be using Mary Kay's Mineral Powder Foundation Powder. Mary Kay's Mineral Powder. I think we don't make this anymore. I believe this is discontinued. We came out with a different powder, but I really like this, and I have almost a full thing of it left, so I'm going to use it today. I may have a couple of these left if anybody wants one, so just let me know. I think they're $16. But if I do have any of these left, the colors are going to be real limited. So, but I'm just going to use this actually because I had a whole thing of it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and use it up. My hair, back to my hair. My hair has been falling out pretty steadily since the COVID thing. but lately it's really been falling out a lot, to the point where I am really considering cutting all my hair off because it's just really stringy. Hang on, let me let Trixie down. Come on, girl, get down. Come on, let's go right here. Come on. To the point where it's gotten really significant, and I'm going to have to do something about it. I'm going to be using Desert Rose Blush. So I've been looking online at different options as far as things I can do now while it's still warm. And I've been looking at half wigs and things like that I can wear, and maybe wear a head wrap to cover the front of it. Those seem to be a little bit cooler. My Ellen Villa wigs do seem to be the coolest of all my wigs that I have, because definitely with the heat here, and we stay really warm all the way through the end of September. October, we begin to get a break, but it is still hot here in Tennessee in October normally. So I'm going to be I'm debating. You all let me know what you think. I don't know whether or not to get all my hair cut and just let it grow back out and see what it is, or I don't know whether to do that or just kind of bear with it, whatever. I don't know. So y'all let me know what you think is best there. All right. Now that I've done that, I'm going to grab my brow tint, which is kind of like a brow mascara. And I'm going to just put this on my eyebrows. I really like this product because it's quick and it's easy. And it's not something I have to think about a lot. I don't normally take a lot of time with my brows because I do still have hair on my eyebrows, which is odd since I don't have much left on my head. Now, I realize not having much, using the phrase not having much hair left on my head, that's kind of a relative term, because, I do have more hair than a lot of ladies who have experienced hair loss. But to me, it is more significant than it has been in the past, which that's a pretty good statement, because after my husband passed away, I did lose about almost 50% of my hair. And this is worse than that. So there are patches that are just bare here on the sides and right here in front. I can still cover it up if I comb everything forward, but I kind of look like Julius Caesar when I do that. So I really don't want to do that. So we'll just have to see how everything goes. I'm getting ready to use Light Beam Liquid Eyeshadow. I'm going to use it up here at my brow bone and just kind of blend that down, put a little bit right there to give my eyes just a little pop in the corner. This liquid eyeshadow stays on really, really well. And if you haven't tried our liquid eyeshadow, it's really good. I really like it, and I really enjoy this product. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the concealer, and I'm going to use this under my eyes. And y'all, I'm sorry I'm looking off to the side. I've got my camera oriented a different way than I normally do, and it makes the lens in a different spot. So I'm trying to find my focal point with this, so you all just bear with me on this. I'm going to use just a little bit right here and just kind of tap that in. And I'm looking right now in my big mirror so I can see where I'm tapping a little bit. So just kind of bear with me as I go through this process and figure out how to orient this camera a little bit better with the mirror and everything. So my office is small, so it's a little smaller than my office was at my other location, but that's okay because my master bedroom is bigger. And I'm trying to figure out a way to set up a space in my master bedroom where I can do some of this. Okay, I had some business I had to take care of, so I had to pause for a second. All right, so I'm going to grab my big palette here, and let's try some different stuff here. Let's use the hazelnut, which is this color right here. And let's just put this all over my entire eyelid and up into the crease. and blend it, kind of blend it in a downward motion. And while I am getting ready here, let's talk a little bit about Wigs. I don't know if you all have seen anything online, if you all are on Instagram. It's mainly on Instagram, but I've seen some of this in my Facebook groups too. And there are some ladies that are really trashing the company. I don't know how else to say it other than that. There have been some talk about Wigs on Instagram. I don't know if you all are on Instagram, but I thought I'd go ahead and address this since I have reviewed for Wigs and people have asked me questions about that. I'm going to go ahead and make some comments about that and about what's going on, and this is going to be my response to all that. So I'm not going to beat it to death. I'm not going to do any kind of thing like that. I'm just going to respond, and this is going to be it. Now I'm going to use burnished bronze, which is this color right here, as I talk about this controversy. Now, I was contacted by Wigs to see if I would review their wigs, and y'all know me, I like to find a source of good, decent, inexpensive wigs because I simply cannot buy expensive wigs any longer. I can't do it. And so when they contacted me, I did a little bit of looking around on their website, did a little bit of investigation for them, and came to the conclusion that everything appeared to be okay. It did. And so I decided to go ahead and review for them. Now, when you're reviewing for a new company, it's always kind of an unknown. No matter how well you vet the company, there's always some risk unless you're doing something for like Wig Studio One or something of that nature, or, name brand wigs, or a company that, sells branded wigs. Most of those companies, not all, but some, do require you to purchase the wig that you are reviewing unless you are a representative for their company, kind of like Taz with Taz's Wig Closet. I am not that. When I was a distributor for Ellen Villa, I bought the wigs myself. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this Gold Status, which is this right here. Y'all can see I've used all of that because I use that color a lot. I'm going to go right down the middle of my eye with that. Now, back to the wigs. I went ahead and reviewed the wigs. I like the wigs. My experience with the company has been 100% positive. I have another wig here that they sent me that I'm going to review. Like any other wig that I review, I usually put this caveat, especially when I'm reviewing for a new company. I review wigs. I do not review wig companies. I will go ahead and say this. My wigs have gotten to me in a timely manner, which is 7 to 10 days, which I think is great. The wigs, when they do come, they're good, solid wigs. Are they a $500 branded wig? They're not. I can't compare that to an Ellen Villa wig or a wig by John Renault or a wig by Henry Margaux or any of those other. I can't compare that. It's not the same thing. I will say, though, that their wigs are similar in feel and texture to Noriko. So that I can do because I have Noriko wigs. I have Ellen Villa wigs. They're not like my Ellen Villa wigs, but they are similar to Noriko wigs. They're similar to my Hair Kitty wigs, but I still think the Hair Kitty wigs feel a little bit better. A little bit. So back to this company. Looking for my eyeliner while I'm talking. I haven't had anything but a positive experience with the company. The person that I'm dealing with is very kind, very informative, and pretty much heartbroken over what's been going on. Now, I understand that when you're communicating via text or instant messages, things can get a little bit, you can have a tendency to read tone into things where there may not be tone. So all I can do is go on my experience with the company, and my experience has been good. I think the wig, they offer a wig that's a good, solid product. Folks, I've been wig scammed before. I have ordered from companies that said this was a Raquel Welch wig and it was $40. This company doesn't do that. They don't brand it as Raquel Welch when it isn't. They name it something else. And I haven't seen any evidence myself, and my personal experience hasn't been bad. Now, am I saying that the other people didn't have am I saying that their experience is false? I'm not saying that at all. I'm sure they had an experience that wasn't pleasant in order for them to get riled up about this. I'm just saying my experience has not been bad. I am going to continue to review for them as long as they continue to send me wigs to review. I was approached by a lot of folks in this community and other communities in the wig wearing world about a need for wigs that are less expensive. That's why I decided to review for them. And frankly, this channel has never been about branded wigs. It never has. And unless something changes, which something can always change, it's not going to be. I review better wigs, I review medium wigs, and I review cheap wigs. I don't care. I have cheap wigs, mid-range wigs, and expensive wigs. I have all those in my wig closet, and I like each of them for different reasons, obviously, or I wouldn't have gotten the wig, or I wouldn't have given the wig a good review. Now, I have sold and given away a ton of wigs over the course of the last 5 years, and I've got to say, I've had my hands on a lot of wigs, so I feel like I can speak with somewhat of an authority on some of this stuff. So I am going to continue to review for Wigs. My experience has been positive. I will probably get some clap back from this, and that's okay. I don't mind that. I'm going to do what I feel is best for you guys first, and what is best for the channel second. I know everyone cannot afford a $500 wig, or even a $300 wig, or a $200 wig. My sweet spot for purchasing wigs myself is in the $50 to $150 price range. I feel we can get a decent wig for that price. And as long as I can find wigs in that price range, that's what I'm going to do. So you know what, ladies? I can't find the color I'm looking for here, so I'm just going to use black eyeliner. We've got a new blue that I was going to show you, but Lordy, I don't know what I've done with it. Hang on, ladies. Let me see if I've stuck it in here. Hold on. I had stuck it in my beauty case. Here it is. All right. So I love this. I'm going to show you this color. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I've been wearing this a lot, so I'm going to wear this. If you have tired eyes, which I definitely do after this weekend I've had trying to get my house set up, blue eyeliner makes the whites of your eyes look whiter. So if your eyes are tired or bloodshot, this can really make your eyes look brighter and whiter. So I have been wearing this a lot. I love this color. I'll drop a link down in the description box to my Mary Kay website so y'all can take a look. All the new fall stuff is going to be coming out here really, really soon. I think the 12th of September is when it's released to the public, and you can order. And you can, those of you who are not local can go on my website and take a look at anything I've got. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this underneath my eye. Ladies, I don't know if y'all know this, but I was at the mall last night, and I went into, and I normally purchase my clothes and stuff at the thrift store because I like the hunt. I love to look, and I love to mill around and just scratch and dig. I love that. But I was at the mall last night walking with a friend of mine, and one of my friends here who has actually been on the channel before with me a long time ago, Debbie, she had told me JCPenney was having a sale on their dresses. So I always I love dresses, because especially in the summer, because they are way cooler than wearing shorts or pants or leggings. So I will usually grab a little dress or something to wear, especially if I'm going out somewhere. I really like to do that. And so I thought, well, I'll pick up maybe I can pick up a dress or something over there. Well, I found this dress. They have dresses on their clearance rack. They're summer dresses, but sometimes you can find a summer dress that will go from summer to fall, even in winter or something, if you can put a denim jacket with it. Well, I found this really cute dress. I'll have to show it to you all. I'll make another video about it, and I'll wear it one day and show you. But anyway, all their dresses that are summer, most of their summer dresses are $11.99 and up. This dress was $11.99. So I bought it. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, and that's why I bought it. I was like, you need something good to wear besides the dollar dress that I got at the thrift store. So I decided I deserve this. After this move and after everything else that I've done, you deserve a new dress. So I paid $11.99 and got a new dress. So that might be something you want to take a look at. I've just smeared this all over my eye. Lord help me, girls. There we go. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use our new lip liner. This is Auburn Nude. I love this color. If you're a fan of medium nude is going away. And this is the replacement color. There it is. It's very similar in color to the medium nude. I'm putting this all over my lips, ladies. These new liners are waterproof. The eyeliners and the lip liners. So they really are staying in place really, really well. So I am going to use the color today, Fuchsia Dream. I think that's the name of this color. Hold on, no, I don't think it is. This is, Lordy, I'm gonna have to get my magnifying glass out to see what this is. This is Think of Pink. This is Think of Pink. There it is. And I just thought I'd wear pink today for no apparent reason. I'm gonna put it over where I've lined my lips. And when you use that Auburn Nude with this Think of Pink, you get kind of a really pretty mauvey brown. It's just really, really pretty. So then after I've done that, I'm going to use a bit of lip gloss. The look is complete except for this. So today I have chosen to wear Ellen Villa Echo. This wig is probably the closest in thickness and color to what my biological hair used to look like back in the day when I actually had some hair. So I have chosen to wear this today and just kind of fluff it up and go about my day with this. Now I like to take Echo. I don't know if any of you all have Echo. This is hot chili mix, and I usually kind of take it and pull some of this down right here and tuck this behind my ear on one side and have like a little asymmetrical twisty thing kind of going on here. So if I want to pull my bangs over, I can. The bangs on this wig are fuzz long, but I don't mind that. But here we go with hot chili mix, and I am ready to face the world today. Now I've just got to put on some big earrings and I'll be ready to go. Be right back. Now, I am ready to go. I put a scarf on with this because I just wanted something, a little, a little whimsical. I didn't use really big earrings. I decided to do these instead. So anyway, I'm ready to go, ready to face my day, and I hope you all have a fabulous day. I love you guys with all my heart. God bless you all. Maranatha, folks. Bye-bye.